we talked about this data. It's almost as a data mindset. When I think about a lot of what you've worked on in the past, it rolls right up into the fund administration space. And when I think about fund administrators, they're oftentimes focused on the GL. The GL is the center of their world. How does a data operation mindset change that focus, and how is it different possibly than where the fund administrator may be thinking today?
Yeah, sure. So, I think a proper data operation strategy kind of forces an organization to think more holistically. So, focusing on just general ledger or really any one specific area often will create silos, and those silos typically don't add positively to a proper organizational data strategy, right? So we've seen, a couple of approaches to adopting a more holistic data operations mindset that work well. So, first, what we refer to as a top-down approach, and this is where an organization initially focuses on this concept of data governance and building out what, again, we refer to as a data governance council, which has representatives from all divisions within the organization, representing kind of needs and wants in the data space for that division. This is, a top-down approach is typically driven by like a chief data officer or a consultancy like ourselves, working at the advisory level to help kind of structure what a holistic data operations strategy looks like. Then starting with building out this concept of data governance and kind of working down to the data management level for each division's needs and wants. Secondly, we've seen this bottom-up approach work. And really here, like not every organization is going to have the resources or maybe the foresight to have a chief data officer or to bring in a consultancy to help frame their data operation strategy. And in reality, many won't, right? But we've seen an approach where an organization is focused on a data problem in a specific area and is looking for help. In that case, we help them solve the issue by typically identifying, processes and potentially a technology that can help them with that data issue. But then that technology can kind of serve as a building block to bring structure and process, which can be expanded upon within the organization. So, at the end of the day, a team within the organization can say, this worked really well for us. Here's why. It helped us become more efficient and it helped us save money. And that message will certainly gain buy-in from the rest of the business as well as the top of the organization. And then that can be applied to a broader, wider data operation strategy throughout the firm.